Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today, which is video number 2 out of 2. If you did not catch video number 1 from earlier on, I'm going to leave it right here for you guys. Go and check that out as I go into the detail from the news earlier on that Jose Mourinho is going to Fenerbahce. And I've seen loads of Fenerbahce fans are very excited. They've almost forgotten their last manager. And you know what's crazy? They just had a 99-point season and just lost the league. So, yeah, it's a good time for Fenerbahce. It's a good time for Jose. See what happens. But go and check that video out if you haven't done so already. Let's get cracking into video number 2 out of 2. And we're going to start off at home. We're going to start off at the Bridge. And it seems like it's very, very, very good news. Now, what is it? I think it's already in the title, so you know where I'm going, but let's check this out. This is going to be fun. So, Academy Scoop, this is a page dedicated to Manchester United, right? Have said Manchester United fear they could miss out on prime transfer target Michael Olise, with Chelsea growing increasingly confident of securing the Crystal Palace star's signature. Chelsea's confidence largely stems from recently appointed Director of Recruitment Joe Shield's long-standing connections to the Frenchman. The recruitment specialist was responsible for bringing Olise to Manchester City at a young age and has maintained a close relationship with the winger ever since, a potential determining factor in Olise's eventual transfer destination this summer. So, where is this bad boy going to end up? Well, we already know. Fabrizio has said it before, a few others have said it before. There's 2 clubs in the running here. That's it, 2. Chelsea, United. And right now, I think it's safe to say, we have the upper hand. And we have the upper hand because of one individual that Man United just simply do not have. And it's Joe Shields. Now, thankfully, Manchester United are not playing Champions League football, because then I would think you would probably add another factor into the mix. But for the fact that they're going to be playing Europa, if they're going to be playing Europa, and why do I say if? Because they still have to sort out their madness with Nice. Jim Ratcliffe owns Nice and also owns part of Manchester United. Well, according to UEFA rules, both teams cannot compete in the same competition. So one's got to go. Although we'll see where that one goes. Anyway, does that mean Chelsea get the place instead? Get me out of the Conference League. Anyway, Michael Olise has that link with Joe Shields. And it is looking more and more likely. Now, Fraser Fletcher, as well as others, have all started to really show confidence that Chelsea have got this. It's looking really likely, guys. So, briefly, how is he going to fit in, seeing as we already have 55,000 right wingers? No worries. Olise will be the one playing off the right-hand side. It would mean Cole Palmer would have to come inside and play central. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because we've got Maresca now, who apparently likes to play with a single 6 and 2 8s. Now, if you're doing that and you're playing with wingers, you eliminate the 10. There is no 10. So how is this going to work when, if it is going to be Lavia, who does come in and play as the 6, well, Enzo or Caicedo getting dropped because I think they're going to be the 8s. So what's going to happen with that front 3 then? We're going to have 2 wingers and a striker. There's no 10. So this is where there's a dilemma here. Someone's got to get sacrificed. Who is it going to be? Are we going to play in a different system, a different way, a different formation? First, we need Maresca to walk through the door, by the way. That was meant to be today. I've actually waited quite a long time to see if anything was going to happen. Nothing's happened. So I'm guessing, guys, sorry, it's going to be Monday. Because Champions League weekend, there's no way that Chelsea are going to do this tomorrow on a Saturday. There's just no way. So, and then there's no way they're doing it now. It's already 9:30. So it's not happening. Maresca to Chelsea official announcement, more than likely on Monday. So, in terms of how he's going to play, how he's going to utilize, what formation, what system, That all remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure. If Olise comes in, he's a right winger. End of story. And Palmer would have to come inside and play central. But how, where, what, when? We'll figure all that out on Monday. So let me know your thoughts down below in relation to that. And yes, we do still need a left winger, I would guess. Unless if we're going to persevere with Mudryk or Sterling again, which I don't think should be the case. Anyway, we'll see. Talking about what shouldn't be the case, Chalobah. And we mentioned him before yesterday. And let's get into this now and see what the latest is. Here's from the United Stand. And I say the United Stand because Mark Goldbridge has come out publicly and said that he's got links to Manchester United. So we already know he's got links, which means that what you're saying has come from the club. So we might as well show it. Here it is. The United Stand understands, if I've said that correctly, the United Stand understands that contact has been made between Manchester United and Trevoh Chalobah's agents, and the club is thought to be keen, though discussions are not advanced. Vincent Kompany, the new Bayern Munich manager, is also showing interest in the player. Chalobah prefers to stay in England, but Chelsea are looking to offload him, and it's understood he's not valued by the Chelsea board. Pochettino and Tuchel, who are both linked with the United job, if Ten Hag is sacked, are both big fans of the player. And they are. Tuchel's used Chalobah, and Pochettino has just towards the end of the season used Chalobah too, and he played well in both stints. So I find this crazy. Not valued by the Chelsea board. I think this is insane, as far as I'm concerned. I think this is insane. In a year where we've got Thiago Silva leaving, I don't see why we got to get rid of Chalobah, except for the reason why we all know it's happening: pure profit. I hate that phrase. I actually hate that phrase now. I don't want to hear pure profit again. But this is not what we do at Chelsea Football Club now. So, Gallagher, same with Gallagher, he'll be going. Chalobah's got to go. Same reason why Maatsen won't come back. Pure profit. So, look, Chalobah, like I've said, if he's going, I would want a flipping good fee. Not no 25 mil. That's an insult. Now, Manchester United, we'll see. Apparently, they do have a little bit of financial issues. They're going to have to sell in order to buy, apparently. But if they do go and get a Thomas Tuchel or a Poch, which you'd think they would have tried to go and get done by now, why is Ten Hag still in the job? That tells me maybe they're not going to get anybody else of stature, and they're going to have to go down the experimental route too. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what happens there. But Chalobah, and on top of that, to Man United, come on, no. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts down below on that. Now, let's move to another big story, and we've discussed this in the past 2 days, but now we've got some clarity in relation to Victor Osimhen. This is from Di Marzio. The negotiation for the Lukaku-Osimhen exchange did not take off, says Di Marzio. Osimhen is interested in Arsenal. Also goes on to say Chelsea didn't find an agreement with the salary in a meeting with Osimhen's agent. So, there we are. It's the one reason why we all knew this wasn't really going to happen, was it? I mean, I hoped it would have happened, but I have come on here and on record said that, the salary is going to mean he's not going to come. But with Lukaku possibly going the other way, I'm thinking, come on, this is a deal that's just waiting to happen, surely. Well, let's get into more of the detail. He has a very high salary, and that's why Chelsea didn't go forward, because after a meeting with his agent, they didn't find an agreement with the salary. On top of this, it goes on to say, now, Di Marzio on where Lukaku could end up, saying it's Serie A or Saudi Arabia. He says, Antonio Conte loves him and would like to have him in Naples, but only if Osimhen could join Chelsea. This swap deal is really difficult, almost impossible. And it's impossible because of our side. Clearly, if Conte and Napoli, Conte loves Lukaku, wants him, Di Marzio is quoted as saying that Conte wants Osimhen to go the other way to Chelsea. You go to Chelsea. I want you to go to Chelsea. But it's not happening because we can't agree a salary. What does that mean? £150,000 cap. Now look, I'm going to say this once. We better not allow this point to restrict us from getting a clinical, proper number 9. If we're able to get someone on a good salary that's going to get us the goals, happy days. But if we don't, and we're having to compromise and go for lower quality just because we don't want to pay over 150k a week, when we want to offload Lukaku, who's on what, 320 grand a week already? As Cabby would say, what are we doing here? Anyway, let's see. Clearly, Osimhen is going to be like he already is at Napoli with his new contract that he signed not too long ago. Probably in the margin of 220, 230 grand a week, somewhere there, surely, right? Well, we're going to have to pay that sort of money if you want that sort of player. That's it. But if we're going for alternatives, the alternatives better deliver. They better deliver. Simple as that. So we'll see. Now, Fabrizio's confirmed it here. Chelsea are currently not working on Victor Osimhen deal as reported yesterday. I do also have to say, I have to be honest here. We heard from David Ornstein, a couple of others, that Chelsea are not in a bad financial situation. I'm sorry, but I have to be honest. Right now, the signs are all pointing to that we are. We have to get rid of Chalobah. We put 25 just so he goes. We have to sell Gallagher. Well, we don't want to, but we have to. Pure profit. We don't want Osimhen because the salary's too high. Well, it's Osimhen. Nah, I'm going to go for an alternative. Sorry, right now, all the signs are pointing to, we need cash. We need cash. Now, the Olise deal is what makes me think, maybe we don't need too much cash, but I still think we're tight. And we're playing it fine. And I think that's why we are basically, despite going for an Olise, we are still in a little bit of a disparate situation. So let's wait and see. Now, this is why earlier on I said for Lukaku, well, brilliant that Jose's gone to Fenerbahce with a budget now. Beautiful. I hope he can pluck him out of Chelsea instead then. If it's not going to be one old Chelsea manager, Antonio Conte, well, let it be the greatest. Mourinho, come and take Lukaku. You'll be doing us a favour. So let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts down below. Now, talking of the devil, here's the latest on Antonio Conte. Breaking, Antonio Conte as new Napoli head coach. Here we go. Agreement reached on every detail, also including add-ons after fixed salary, image rights and staff members. Conte will sign the contract valid until June 2027. Documents approved. Huge appointment for Napoli. Antonio Conte, huge congratulations. How do you say congratulations in Italian? No, is it felicitado, felici something, right? Félicitations is in French. I'm guessing in Italian it's something similar. It's the English that are different. Congratulations. So, Antonio Conte, huge congrats going to Napoli. I hope he kills it over there. I hope he smashes it. I hope he wins Serie A just because it's one old Chelsea manager. Now, Maurizio Sarri, talking about old Chelsea managers, might be heading to Olympiacos. Who'd have thought that was going to happen? I thought he was homesick. We'll see what happens there. But Conte, Napoli, I think this will work out pretty well in the short term. Because him and ADL in a room, I think at some point, one of them's not coming out alive. Anyway, talking about not coming out alive, I think it's the Saudi Cup final that's on, and it's carnage. Chaos. Now, I just thought I'd mention that because just before recording, I'd seen what was going on. Red cards, yellow cards everywhere. It's like the Battle of the Bridge. We got one almost would have been the Puskas Award with Ronaldo, bicycle kick, hit the post. Mitrovic, I think, put Al Hilal 1-0 up. But there's red cards, yellow cards, tackles, challenges, all sorts. It's chaos. So go and check the highlights, or if you can watch it live, go and check it if you've managed to get it in time. We're going to wrap up on a laugh. Let's have a giggle. A good giggle. If you're a Chelsea fan, you're going to laugh. If you're not a Chelsea fan, you might not get it. Yeah, but if you're a Chelsea fan, you might have a laugh here. Let's have a laugh. Check this out. Breaking. Brighton are leading the race for Steve Cooper. I'm trying not to laugh. Not laughing. I'm not laughing. No, it's not funny. Listen, this is the part of the poker game. Right? Tony Bloom, Mr. Pokerman. Hello again. Right. Poker is a long, tactical game. Strategic game. There's loads of different ways to win a poker game. But ultimately, there's a lot of bluffing, which means there's a lot of lying. And right now, this is the part of the poker game that Tony Bloom would understand, where Brighton have bluffed their way all the way to the end. But now they're having a realization that they can't bluff any longer. And they know that the hand that they're holding is crap. And they're looking across the table at the other player who's looking very confident. It's like he's got 4 aces. And Tony's looking and going, yeah. Oh, man, this hand is great. Oh, you don't want to know. Oh, you better not go all the way, mate. You might as well just fold. Go on, fold. And the other geezer's like, no. I'm going all in. And now Tony's like, oh, crap. All in. Oh, man, what do I do? All in. I can't fold. Oh, man. Yeah. All in. Okay. Knowing that his demise is about to uncover itself. And the end is nigh. And it's about to be painful. Steve Cooper. Wow. Brilliant. All the money that we gave you, Brighton, brilliant. All the financial help, right? We took all of your staff, your players, we gave you every single bit of money I think that exists at Chelsea Football Club post-Roman. Right? And what you have to show for it is Steve Cooper. Wow. Brilliant. I hope we have the last laugh here, and I hope we don't need to talk with them ever again. Now, the one relieving thing is that we didn't actually go towards De Zerbi, which meant that we didn't have to go and talk to Brighton again. Or maybe we did try to contact De Zerbi individually, but I don't think we spoke to Brighton, and that's good. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Good luck, Brighton. Enjoy Steve Cooper. Looking forward to it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. And I will catch all of you tomorrow for more. Maybe a double upload. We'll see what happens. Because again, we're still expecting the Maresca news. When is this going to come? I will keep you guys posted and I'll give you my thoughts. In the meantime, make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell to be notified of such. Don't forget, check out the socials on screen and in the description. And I will catch all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. Have a good one, people. See you lot then. Take care and peace.